This is Melanesian Women Today, and in this video we're going to talk about a budget for your business. So your budget will have two big categories. So the very first category is your income. Maybe you want to call it your sales. It's where you get your money from. And so what you want to do is you want to start laying things out like so. You want to have January, February, March, and keep going with all your months. And what you're going to do is you are going to decide how much income you're going to have for each month. So if I could give you some good advice here, I would like you to try to be as realistic as possible. So what you want to do is you want to treat these like goals. So if you are working a business where you have to sell things to people, you know how much you have to sell every month in order to reach your goal. This can do a couple things. It can motivate you to sell more, or it can help you to understand your business even better, or your products even better. And the other thing that's going to happen here is that every month or something like that time frame, maybe every 2 weeks, what you want to do is you want to refer back to this, and you want to see if you're keeping track, and if you're keeping up with what you thought you would do, or if you're exceeding and doing better than you thought you would do. And the next thing that I'm going to stress about a budget is where your money goes, or what we call your expenses. So you want to do the same thing. You want to list out all your expenses. Maybe you have to rent a place to house your business. Maybe you have an electricity bill. Maybe you have a mobile phone that you have to pay for. Maybe you have petrol that you have to pay for a vehicle. Whatever your expenses are for the business, you want to go ahead and list every single one of them out as best as you possibly can. And what you want to do is go ahead and make the same table like we did for the income. And I want you to seriously think about it. I want you to be very realistic about your goals for this. And I want you to list those amounts in every single one of these categories. So remember that you have to have money to pay for your expenses, so your expenses should be less than what your income is. And then what happens here is the same thing like your income. You want to refer back to this every month, put in your actual expenses for your rent and your electricity and your mobile phone and whatever all your expenses are, and see if you are spending more or less than what you thought you did. So this all leads up to a really important thing that I've already said twice, but I'm gonna stress this one more time. You refer back to this document, and there's a couple of things. What this is great information, and when you have great information, that allows you to make great decisions. And as a business owner, decisions, especially great decisions, lead to a great business. But without that information, you can't do that. If you don't know how much money you're making and how much money you're spending, it's going to make it incredibly difficult to make decisions that benefit your business. So I would really highly encourage you to make a budget for your business and begin keeping track of your income and your expenses and see if it matches what you planned out in your budget to happen.